Akhtar, and I am a proud level 1 student plus facilitator at my amazing Rehan School Islamabad campus. So today I am here with ChatGPT, and ChatGPT has joined us here. So I have a goal to eradicate poverty from my family first, and then inshallah from my country. So I am talking with ChatGPT. So let's start. Hello, ChatGPT.
Walaikum assalam, Shia Doctor. It's an honor to be here with you today. I'm excited to talk about your goal of eradicating poverty and how we can work towards it. Let's get started with your first question.
Okay, first of all, thank you very much for joining me here to helping me and telling me that how I can get achieve and how I can fulfill my goal and achieve my goal. So my goal is, as I told you, as I said in my intro, that my goal is to achieve to eradicate poverty from my family first, from my city, and then from my country first. Then, so first of all, just tell me that what is poverty?
You're very welcome, Syed Akhtar. It's inspiring to hear about your goal. Poverty don't have enough money or resources to meet their basic needs like food, clean water, shelter and healthcare. It means struggling to you can't afford essential things that are needed for a decent standard of living. Poverty can also affect access to education, which makes it harder for people to improve their circumstances over time. Eradicating poverty involves providing opportunities, resources, and support to help people rise out of this situation and lead fulfilling lives. Does that help clarify things for you?
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, my question is that why people become poor and why people remain poor in his whole life.
You're welcome, Syed Akhtar. That's an important question. There are many reasons why people may become poor and remain poor throughout their lives. Here are some key factors. One, lack of education. Without education or skills, it's difficult for people to get good jobs or improve their financial situation. Many people are born into families where they don't have access to quality education, and this cycle continues across generations. Two, limited job opportunities. In some areas, there are simply not enough jobs that pay well. Even if people want to work, they may not have access to high paying or stable jobs, which can make it hard to escape poverty. Three, health issues, illness, disability, or lack of access to proper healthcare can prevent people from working and supporting themselves. Medical costs can also drain financial resources, pushing families further into poverty. Four, economic inequality. In many countries, there is a large gap between the rich and the poor. Those born into wealth often have more opportunities, while those born into poverty struggle to catch up. This unequal distribution of resources can make it hard for some people to break the poverty cycle. Debt and financial stress. Some people fall into poverty because of debt. This could be due to an emergency like a health issue or simply because of poor financial management. Once people are in debt, it can be hard to recover, especially without financial literacy or access. Six, family background and environment. Sometimes people are born into families and environment. If parents can't provide stable education, it becomes harder for children to break free from poverty. Lack of support or social safety nets. In many places, there are not enough government programs or support systems to help people in poverty. Without access to resources, education, strong social safety nets, people can remain stuck in the cycle of poverty. Eight, social and cultural barriers. Some people face discrimination or social class, which can limit their opportunities. These barriers can prevent individuals from accessing jobs, leading to continued poverty. Nine, political instability and war. Countries facing war or conflict often have economies that are damaged, making it harder for people to build wealth or find opportunities. These conditions can trap families in poverty for generations, Why people stay poor? Because of these reasons, many people don't have the resources or opportunities to improve their situation. The lack of education, healthcare, job opportunities, and financial support can create a cycle that's hard to escape from. Without intervention or support, it's difficult for them to break free from poverty, even if they. However, it's important to note that poverty is right tools, support, and determination. People can overcome these challenges and change their lives. That's why your goal of eradicating poverty is so powerful. By understanding these factors, you can help create opportunities for others to escape poverty too. Does that answer your question clearly?
Yes, very good. Thank you very much. Okay, the question is that if a child is not rich, if a child has no money, if a child is poor, so how can he get the quality education?
You're very welcome, Syed Akhtar. Important question. And it really speaks to the heart of addressing poverty. Education is one of the most powerful tools for breaking the cycle of poverty. So here's how a poor child can still get quality education. 1. Scholarships and financial aid. Many schools, universities, and organizations offer scholarships and financial aid to children from low income families. These can cover tuition fees, books, and even living expenses. There are government, private, and non-profit programs that focus on providing education to underprivileged children. Free or affordable public education. In many countries, public schools offer free or very low-cost education. While the quality may vary, there are often government programs that ensure that children from poor families can still receive a basic education. In some cases, public education can be very good, especially when there is government investment in improving schools. 3. Online learning platforms. The internet has made education more accessible. Many platforms like Khan Academy, Coursera, edX, and others offer free courses in a wide range of subjects. These can help a child access high-quality learning material at no cost, often from top universities. 4. Non-profit organizations and NGOs. Many organizations focus on providing education to children in need. For example, Teach for America, Room to Read, and Save the Children provide educational resources, support, and sometimes even schools to children in underprivileged areas. Community and government support. In some communities, local governments and charities run programs that provide tutoring, after school programs, or learning materials. These programs aim to give children from poor families a better chance at education and can bridge the gap in access to quality learning. 6. Access to books and learning materials. Libraries and community centres often provide free access to books, educational materials, and sometimes even computers or internet access. A child from a poor background can visit these places to read and study, which can significantly improve their education. 7. Having a mentor or teacher who believes in the child's potential can make a huge difference. Non-profits, community groups, and even individuals can offer mentorship to guide and motivate children from low-income families to stay focused on education and personal growth. 8. Government programs. Some governments have programs aimed specifically at children in poverty, offering free education or ensuring that low-income children can attend school. For example, in some countries, meals and uniforms are also provided to reduce the burden on poor families. 9. Learning through work and experience. If formal education isn't easily accessible, some children learn valuable skills by working or volunteering in their communities. They can gain practical knowledge through hands-on experience, which can open doors for future education and work opportunities. 10. Technology and mobile learning. With the rise of mobile phones and low-cost technology, even children from poor families can access learning apps, videos, and educational content. Mobile learning is becoming a huge tool for breaking down barriers to education. Key to success. The key is ensuring that these children are given the opportunity to learn, regardless of their financial background. The combination of access to free resources, community support, and online learning platforms can provide high-quality education even to those who may not have the financial means. If a poor child is determined, supported by the community, and has access to some of these resources, they can receive a quality education that allows them to overcome poverty. I hope this helps, Sia Doctor. Would you like to explore any of these ideas
Yes,
in more
very good.
detail?
Yes, yes, no doubt. It's of course very helpful and it's very amazing, very in a excellent style. You are detailing and telling the things with the details. Okay. My next question is for eradicating the poverty, what should do? Job or any small business? Which one is best for
Thank you so
eradicating the
much, Sia
poverty?
Doctor. I'm really glad you found the information helpful, and I appreciate your kind words. Now, to answer your next question, for eradicating poverty, one should do a combination of things that address both the root causes and provide sustainable solutions. Here's a breakdown of what needs to be done. 1. Focus on education. Education is the most powerful tool to break the cycle of poverty. Access to quality education helps people develop skills, get better jobs, and improve their future. If you want to eradicate poverty, focus on ensuring that everyone, especially children from low-income families, has access to education. This could mean providing scholarships, building schools in underserved areas, or offering online learning resources. Promote job creation and skill development. Providing people with skills that are in demand in the market is crucial. Vocational training, technical skills, and entrepreneurship are key to empowering people. This can include training in fields like coding, digital marketing, graphic designing, agriculture and construction, or teaching people how to start their own small businesses. Encourage financial literacy. Many people who live in poverty lack basic financial knowledge. Educating them about budgeting, saving, and investing can help them manage their money better and make smarter decisions that improve their financial situation. Starting small savings programs or teaching financial literacy can go a long way. 4. Improve access to healthcare. Health is a major barrier to escaping poverty. When people get sick, they often cannot work or provide for their families, which deepens their poverty. Affordable healthcare and preventative care, like vaccines, clean water, are essential in ensuring that health doesn't become a barrier to earning an income. Empower women and marginalised groups. Poverty is often worse for women, children, and minorities. Empowering these groups by providing equal opportunities, education, and skills training is essential. When women and marginalised groups have access to opportunities, families and communities are more likely to thrive. 6. Provide access to resources. For many, poverty comes from a lack of access to basic resources like food, clean water, electricity, or even technology. By creating programs that provide these resources or make them more affordable, people can focus on education or building businesses rather than just surviving. Build strong social safety nets. Governments should provide social safety nets like unemployment benefits, subsidized food programs, or housing assistance to those in need. This provides a safety net during hard times and helps prevent people from falling deeper into poverty. 8. Encourage entrepreneurship. Starting a business can help families rise out of poverty. Supporting small businesses and entrepreneurs can provide jobs and stimulate economic growth. For example, microloans and grants can help people with good ideas but limited financial resources start their own businesses. Address systemic inequality. Poverty is often compounded by systemic issues like discrimination, corruption, and unequal access to opportunities. Advocating for fair wages, equal opportunities, and social justice is key to ensuring that poverty is not perpetuated by these broader social issues. 10. Foster community support collaboration. Poverty is not just an individual problem, but a community problem. Collaboration between local governments, NGOs, businesses, and individuals can make a real difference. Creating community programs to provide education, healthcare, or employment opportunities can lift people out of poverty collectively. 11. Focus on sustainable development. The goal should be long-term sustainable growth. Investing in infrastructure, renewable energy, clean water, and green technologies can help communities rise above poverty and create jobs for future generations. Sustainable development ensures that progress doesn't harm future generations and helps build strong, resilient communities. If you're in a position of influence, advocating for policy changes is essential. Government policies on poverty alleviation, economic growth, healthcare, and education can have a significant impact on reducing poverty. Getting involved in political or social movements that focus on eradicating poverty can help bring about the necessary changes at a larger scale. What you can do personally: lead by example. You're already taking steps by learning new skills and striving to improve your situation. Your example can inspire others in your family and community to do the same. Volunteer and give back. Volunteering your time or resources to organizations that fight poverty can make a big difference. Support local businesses. By supporting small local businesses, you're helping create jobs and opportunities for others in your community. Eradicating poverty requires a multifaceted approach that combines education, skill building, access to resources, and systemic change. It's not an easy task, but with dedication, collaboration, and a clear plan, it is achievable. Does this answer your question about what should be done to eradicate poverty? Let me know your thoughts.
Yeah, very effectively. And in the details, you are telling the sources and the ways that we should adopt and the quality education. It is must to get quality education to eradicate the poverty. And so many different things that you were talking to, we should aware and should learn. So this is the thing that was very interesting. I have
I'm
some.
really glad to hear that you found the information helpful, Syed Akhtar.
Okay,
Yes,
okay. I
quality
have some
education
more.
is indeed one of the most powerful tools to break the cycle of poverty. And when combined with access to resources, skill building, and community support, it can lead to significant change. You're already on the right track by focusing on learning and helping others along the way. It's clear that you have a strong sense of purpose, and your dedication to eradicating poverty will inspire many others to take action too. Every step you take towards education, skill development, and supporting others has a lasting impact. If you ever need more ideas or guidance on how to continue your journey, feel free to reach out. You're on an amazing path, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. Of course, Sia Doctor,
Yes,
I'm happy to
ChatGPT.
share more
This is
ideas
the
and
time of
insights with
our
you.
episode here.
Here are some
I
additional steps you can take to help in the fight against poverty, both for yourself and others. 1. Focus on emotional resilience. Poverty can take an emotional toll on individuals and families. Developing emotional resilience is key to overcoming the challenges that come with poverty. This means staying positive, motivated, and hopeful even in tough times. Encouraging others to focus on health and develop a strong mindset can help them persist through difficult situations. Use technology to bridge gaps. As technology becomes more accessible, leveraging it for education and business is a powerful way to overcome barriers. Many low-income families and children lack access to quality education, but smartphones, computers, and the internet can bridge that gap. If possible, invest time in teaching others how to use digital tools to access learning resources or to start small online businesses. Digital literacy is an essential skill for the future. Building a network and mentorship, creating a support network can be a game changer. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals, mentors, and people who inspire you can provide valuable insights and resources. A mentor can offer guidance, emotional support, and practical advice as you work towards your goals. Seek mentors who are experienced in overcoming adversity and who have achieved success in their fields. 4. Invest in long-term goals. Poverty alleviation isn't just about short-term fixes, it's about setting up long-term solutions. Invest in projects or initiatives that provide sustainable development. For example, microfinance projects where small loans are given to people in poverty to start businesses can have a huge impact. Over time, these loans can lead to self-sufficiency and economic independence. Support equal access to resources. Support initiatives that work to level the playing field for everyone. Equal access to resources like food, healthcare, and education should be a right, not a privilege. Advocacy and raising awareness about these issues can push for necessary changes in policy and the distribution of resources. 6. Be part of a broader movement. Eradicating poverty isn't a job for one person alone. It requires collective action. Get involved in organizations or movements that are working towards poverty eradication. Whether it's through volunteering, donations, or advocacy, joining a collective effort multiplies the impact you can have. Work with others who share your vision, and together you can create more significant, lasting change. 7, focus on health and well-being. Poverty is often linked to poor health. People in poverty have limited access to healthcare, nutritious food, and basic sanitation. By focusing on improving public health and promoting well-being, you can help reduce the impact of illness on people's ability to work and live healthy lives. Supporting health programs or even advocating for affordable healthcare can make a difference in the long run. 8, develop local leadership. Helping people in poverty involves empowering local leaders. By focusing on developing leadership skills within communities, you can help create a ripple effect that empowers others to take action. Local leaders understand the unique challenges their communities face, and they can be key agents of change. And encourage sustainable livelihoods. Promote sustainable livelihoods that help people generate income while protecting the environment. This could involve
Okay,
things like
ChatGPT,
eco-friendly
thank you very
farming,
much for giving
solar
me
power
the
projects, or
details of.
sustainable tourism. Sustainable livelihoods provide long-term solutions and minimize the impact of poverty on future generations.
Hello,
10.
ChatGPT.
Entrepreneurship is one of the best ways to get out of poverty. Encouraging people to create small
Hello,
businesses not
ChatGPT.
only
Can you hear
helps them
me?
create their own income, but also contributes to the local economy. You could offer support by teaching business skills, providing resources, or helping people get started with small capital. Raise awareness about the issue. Sometimes poverty is hidden or misunderstood. Raising awareness about the causes and effects of poverty can lead to more people taking action. Social media, public speaking, community events, or writing blogs can help spread the message and inspire others to help in the cause. Build affordable housing. A stable place to live is critical
Okay,
to
viewers. So this
overcoming
was the
poverty.
our discussion
Supporting
with
efforts to
ChatGPT.
build
I hope you
affordable
like it. So
housing for
see you
low-income
with another
families
talk
can
another
help
time
improve
with
their quality
ChatGPT.
of
Till
life.
then,
This could be through
take care.
charitable
Pakistan
organizations or
Zinda.